That. Oh, there's that one. Okay.
And there's camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Camera 1, camera 2. Welcome to the 21st century, buddy. Hi kids, welcome back to the Whitey the White Guy Show. I'm Whitey, this is Cracker, and today we're going to do a movie review of the film Lord of War, starring Nicolas Cage, Jared Leto,
Ian Holm's in it.
Ian Holm is in it, and the black guy from the show.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke as well.
Ethan Hawke.
Barely in it.
Well, yeah, but very good film. I'll give the synopsis on this one. So go get a Coke or something.
Yeah.
Basically, Nicolas Cage plays an arms dealer, a criminal arms dealer. He goes around the world. He sells weapons to people. Ethan Hawke is the agent. I forget what the agent is.
His last name, I don't know.
But he's trying to catch Nicolas Cage. Jared Leto is Nicolas Cage's brother. And they sell arms around the world. They start off very small time, and he gets to the point where he's like one of the infamous arms dealers of the world. That is Nicolas Cage, and it's a very good film in terms of letting people know that this is the reality of how things work and breaking the whole Disney world. Everything is wonderful. Everything is great. America is so good in awesomeness and democracy and freedom. And instead, it's basically kill or be killed. Yeah. And if you can make a buck doing it, that's good too.
The almighty dollar is what rules us.
So what did you think of it? Lord of War with Nicolas Cage.
I liked what you just mentioned, that whole aspect of it. The execution, I was kind of 50-50 on it. Jared Leto is one of my favorite actors. I will watch any movie with him. He's so
the blonde
good.
guy from Fight Club.
He's in Fight Club, Requiem for a Dream,
a whole
bunch of stuff. Lead singer of 30 Seconds to Mars, and he, as always, he was fantastic. Nicolas Cage, my opinion on Nicolas Cage is he's either really good, like Leaving Las Vegas, Academy Award winner, actually does what he needs to do, or he's Con Air, The Wicker Man, crazy Nicolas Cage, which is
the bees, not the bees.
Exactly. I was surprised he was like right in the middle here. I was more impressed with his narration of the movie than his actual acting. I just thought he was just mad. Anybody could have played this role.
I hear what you're saying, but I think you're thinking bad performance. I think that's what he was supposed to do. He's supposed to be schmarmy. He's supposed to be
not just
an arrogant cock. He's an arrogant
cock, but he's also a Russian immigrant who still speaks like Nicolas Cage. At least Jared Leto had the accent.
Well, yeah, the one of the backstories is Jared Leto and Nicolas Cage. Their family migrated from, I believe it was Ukraine.
Yeah, okay.
They never really say quite when, but obviously when he was very young. And that's part of the problem too. Nicolas Cage is losing his hair. Yeah. And so when they have young Nicolas Cage, he looks just like old Nicolas Cage. Yeah. But like 20 years is supposed to. So you're supposed to get the idea that he grew up in Little Odessa.
The family pretended to be Jewish.
Yes, pretended to be Jewish
deli
to get away from the Russians.
Right.
That's where the Russians come into play. And so, but I think the idea is that when he's selling guns that are going to go kill people, and he's seeing all this death and all that stuff, he's indifferent to it.
Right, he's there just to make a sale.
So I think you're seeing like an apathy in his performance when it's apathy of the character.
I guess.
The character doesn't care that all these people are being murdered with his guns.
Right. And
therein lies the whole... Now, what I like about the film, there's a scene in the film, there's multiple scenes in the film where Nicolas Cage is, the authorities are closing in. And he pulls some brilliant moves, and he thinks his way out of problems. And that's where he's such a greasy, like, despicable character, but he's a horrible human being.
He is.
But
he's not stupid.
And he ends up like in a charming way, and you end up like rooting for the guy. And then, like, halfway through the scene, you're like, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be rooting for Ethan Hawke. Ethan Hawke is supposed to catch
That's true. Like, this is a minor spoiler. It doesn't affect the plot, but one of the scenes you're talking about that I wanted him to get away is he's over illegal airspace in Ethan Hawke, so they find him.
Yes.
So he's forced to land.
Yeah.
And he wants to get rid of all of his contraband and everything. What does he do? He sees all the African villagers around, and he's literally handing the guns away for free. And you see everyone around dropping their shit and going, and he's giving them grenades. Guns. He's giving them AK-47 just so he has an empty plane when Ethan Hawke gets to him.
Yeah,
and
so there's no evidence that
is one scene where I was rooting, hoping that Ethan Hawke would show up with an empty plane. That was good.
That's the director's name is Andrew Nicole, and I believe he also wrote this. I believe he wrote and directed Gattaca. I hope I got that right. Gattaca's a very good movie. If you haven't seen it,
I know it.
Put it on your list, bitch.
Okay.
Put it on your list. Gattaca's very good, but he's what I love about Andrew Nicole. Excellent director, cinematography, technical, good performances, but his stories are not, here's the good guy, here's the bad guy, the good guy wins and gets the girl. It's, I want to make you think.
Here's something.
I'm cerebral, I want to think. Right. This movie makes me think.
So yeah, Lord of War, Andrew Nicole, Nicolas Cage, excellent film. This is the White Guy Show. Thank you for hanging in there. If you did, go fuck yourself. But you didn't see me say that because you already left. I'm Whitey. This is Cracker. Again, like and subscribe. Tell your friends, but only if they're white. This is not patty cake. This is chess, not chess.